All right, so today I'm going to be planting some of this thrift that my dad brought home into our wall soil. Not quite soil yet. I also have another potting project. I'm going to pot, hang on. Blackberry. I really want to get this into a pot, and I think that there will be a chance to do that in a second. I'm going to first put these in, and then we'll get started on setting up our blackberry friend. Here we go.
Baby, remember on the bus and my hand was on your knee. When you love somebody, it's hard to think about anything
I'm starting
but
to sweat, y'all. Good thing I got this Topo Chico, keep me refreshed. So, you can see I put in these two thrift, and I think they're gonna crawl. I've never worked with this stuff before, so we'll see how it does. It does have a really nice, pretty little flower. Some of it fell off, so I put it in my hair. Next, I'm gonna put blackberry in a pot, and my hope is to keep it in the pot so that it doesn't run over my garden or my parents' garden, and then maybe put a trellis against the pot or in the pot or something that the blackberry can crawl up over the years. Then eventually all you'll have to do is trim off the parts that you don't want to keep it from growing rampant, which it will want to do.
the cub who was washed out in the flood. When you love
So I just gave that a little water. I think it needs some water. Often if you water it when you bury it, that will give it a chance to sort of settle down and incorporate. You may even want to consider putting more soil on after you water. So you may have seen partway through there, I didn't like how high the second thrift that I planted was. And so I just backed it out, pulled it out, dug the hole a little deeper, did it again. Great life lesson. If you don't like a job you did, stop, start over, pull the thing out, do it again. I mean, not that bad. Rarely do we have anything that we put in the ground that stays permanent, right? Or in a pot or something. I mean, sure, it's mostly about, I guess, the art of setting things up so that they can grow the way they want without you having to do too much except feed and tend. But in terms of if you're putting in plants and you don't like the way they look, well, shit, start over. Or do it again. Or find another section to do it with. Or whatever. Just go easy on yourself. Blackberry out of the bag, there were two little intertwined blackberry plants, and one of them was no good, and the roots were really looking crummy, so I removed it, and what we ended up with is this one lone little guy. But I think he's gonna do just fine. Or she. Or they. I think they're gonna do just fine. So we'll leave this here as it wants to snake and wind, and we'll either give it a stake this year, or I might just go ahead and try and put down a trellis or something, or multiple stakes for it to climb up. Maybe a cage would be good, but you want to leave access for you to be able to do work in the pod. Yeah, so that's it for today. I just did this, and I did the thrift, so we're moving right along. Yahoo!